topic of discussion is how to create a Punnett square for monohybrid and dihybrid cross. So suppose there is a character capital T which stands for tall. Then there is a character for small t which is considered to be dwarf. Now if there is a cross between this and this, then the corresponding Punnett square for this will be, so for creating a Punnett square, first place this one maybe on the top and the second alley will be here. Now if you start writing this like this with this, similarly this with this, and the last one this with this. Now you will observe that every box has the same result, which is a hybrid, that is capital T small t. Now this is what we call a hybrid, and this is called F1 generation. In F1 generation, all offsprings are hybrid and they are dominant. That is, all are tall. Okay. Now when we are talking about a monohybrid cross, that will be for the F2 generation. Now imagine it. Similarly, now imagine if there is a self cross between hybrid tall and a hybrid tall, then the Punnett square for this is called F2 generation, and this you can again write it in a similar manner. Write this on top and the second one here. Now if you put together things, it will be capital T, capital T, capital T small t, capital T small t, and small t small t. Now this is the F2 generation for the hybrid cross. And if you try write the phenotypic ratio of this, it will be 3:1. Now what does phenotypic character implies here? Phenotypic characters is what are the observable characters. Now you can see this is completely tall, this is a hybrid tall, this is a hybrid tall, but this is one of the previous parent that we have seen, which was dwarf. So there are 3 tall and 1 dwarf. So this observable character is called phenotypic ratio. Now the next one is the genotype. Now the genotypic ratio of this will be 1:2:1. Now how 1:2:1? Now in genotypic character we are actually considering what are the genetic makeup of this. So if you consider this one, this is capital T, which is a homozygote, so we have written 1. The next 2 implies for this hybrid talls, which have 1 capital T and 1 small t, so 2, and then 1 for the homozygous recessive parent, that is dwarf. So these are the 4 possible offspring for a monohybrid cross, and this is consecutively the Punnett square for that. Now for a dihybrid cross we take 2 consideration, that is 2 characters. Suppose capital R suggests red color and small r considers yellow color. Similarly, if you take capital Y as round shape and small y as wrinkle shape. Okay. Now if there is a cross between these characters of one parent and these characters of the second parent, then the first F1 generation of this will be capital R, capital Y, small y, which is the hybrid. So in a dihybrid cross, just like the monohybrid cross, there will be a cross between hybrid 1 with that of another same hybrid having the same genotype. Now this cross we'll try and draw will be our Punnett square for the dihybrid cross. So if we try and construct a Punnett square again, but this will have 4 rows and 4 columns, unlike the one which we used before, which was 2 into 2. So if you try placing this as ry, then it will be capital R, small y, then small r, capital Y, and last one will be small r, small y. Okay. Similarly, same will be on the other side, that is capital R, capital Y, capital R, small r, capital Y, and small r, small y. Now if you try to fill the boxes, it will be R, R, Y, Y. Second one will be R, R, capital Y, small y. Third one will be capital R, small r, capital Y, and fourth one will be capital R, capital Y, small y. In the next, simultaneously, we'll try filling it. After filling the box completely, you will find out the phenotypic ratio of this. The phenotypic ratio of this will be 9:3:3:1. And similarly, the genotype will be 1:2:1:2:4:2:1:2:1. So this is our dihybrid cross and the corresponding dihybrid ratio.